Once upon a time, there lived an elderly wife and husband in an old house. The couple had no children and they both felt extremely lonely.
I clean the house, I tidy up, and I make food, and you tend to the trees and flowers in the garden. But once we finish our work and night falls, wouldn't it also be great to have someone else to talk to? Instead, we go to sleep right after we eat. I feel so lonely.
You're so right, my dear. It's as if time stands still. We must find something else to distract us. What do you say?
Yes, my love. We must think of something.
You haven't made cookies in a long time. I've actually been craving them for weeks.
Good idea. Yes, today I'm going to bake a very different type of cookie.
Different? Ha ha! How so? I'm curious. When you finish, we can sit together in the garden, drink tea, and eat the cookies.
The old woman went to the kitchen. She put on the counter the flour, sugar, and oil that she needed to bake the cookies. She added a little ginger from the ginger jar that she kept on the kitchen shelf. Then, after she kneaded all the ingredients together, she began making the cookies.
Ginger is very good for you. It heals people. Let me add some.
She made small balls of dough and placed them on the tray. Finally, she made a large cookie in the shape of a man, placed it on a tray, and put the tray in the oven. While the cookies were in the oven, the wife thought,
When this gingerbread man is baked, I will show it to my husband and surprise him. Then, while we drink our tea, we can place him on an empty chair and chat with him.
She put on her oven mitts and took out the gingerbread man from the oven. Happily, she looked at her masterpiece.
Oh, it's beautiful, but it doesn't have eyebrows, a nose, or a mouth.
She immediately made his eyes out of raisins, his nose out of a hazelnut, and mouth out of a little sweet pepper, and watched in awe.
Once I add the strawberries as the buttons for his shirt, it'll be complete. If only it could come alive.
The instant she added the buttons, her wish came true. The gingerbread man jumped up into the middle of the tray.
Ow! It's so hot in here. I'm going out to the garden.
The old woman was staring in shock.
Oh God! You've heard our prayers. You sent us a wonderful grandson as sweet as a cookie.
She ran straight after him into the garden. But the gingerbread man had no intention of stopping. He kept running around in the garden, laughing out loud.
The gingerbread man is alive. He's going to be our grandson. Don't let him escape. Catch him!
Her husband, who was also in shock, started chasing the cookie as well. Of course, two elderly people couldn't run that fast. The gingerbread man had run quite far ahead, and the old woman couldn't get her voice through to him.
Don't run away, little gingerbread man! We aren't going to eat you. You're going to be our grandson.
As the gingerbread man passed a farm, a cow saw him.
What a delicious smell! I want to eat you. I'm tired of hay. I'll catch you now.
There's no way you can catch me no matter how hard you try. You keep eating your hay, you fat cow. There's no need to run. I'm faster than you. No one can catch me because I'm made of ginger. I'm full of energy.
The gingerbread man was provoking them to make them angry. Meanwhile, a pig that was up ahead noticed the group running. Then the gingerbread man shouted out to the pig as he passed him by.
Hey, you fat pig! You eat everything. Wouldn't you like to eat me too? I'm very sweet. See if you can catch me.
The pig that heard this insult got very angry and started chasing the gingerbread man.
Is that how it is? Come here, you mischievous cookie.
The old couple and the cow couldn't catch me. You think you're gonna catch me? You can't, because I'm made of ginger. I'm full of energy.
At this point, the gingerbread man was really having fun. He kept looking back at them and burst out laughing to make them angrier. He saw a lazy chicken sitting on top of a fence.
Hello, I'm Gingerbread Man.
Hi. You must be very sweet because there's a crowd chasing you.
You too, Mrs. Chicken?
Yes, I wonder what you taste like.
As if we needed you too. First learn how to fly, and maybe you'll catch me. You're just a non-flying bird. You can't catch me because I'm made of ginger. I'm full of energy.
Gingerbread man kept on running and came across a grazing sheep.
Hey you! Grass hat cotton bag. Catch me!
Come here, you rude cookie! If I catch you, I'm going to eat you in a gulp!
Instead of saying bye-bye, catch me and eat me. Don't say bye-bye, catch me and eat me. Don't say bye-bye, catch me and eat me.
The gingerbread man made it all the way to the end of the road, meaning to the bank of a river. He knew that he couldn't go in the water or else he would melt. While he was thinking of a plan, a fox appeared out of nowhere. The crafty fox was planning to trick him so he could eat him.
I can take you across. Come on, get on my back.
Oh.
Don't be scared. Hurry!
Oh! Ah!
The gingerbread man trusted the fox and jumped on his back. The fox started swimming in the river. Meanwhile, the group that was chasing the gingerbread man reached the bank of the river and watched in awe at the scene. There was a boat tied nearby. The old couple untied the boat and started to row to chase the fox down the river. The old woman knew what the fox was planning to do, so they got as close as possible.
My God, please protect my small gingerbread man.
The fox started his cunning plan.
My dear friend, my back is hurting, so I'm going to sink a little bit more into the water. Come on top of my head so that you don't drown.
The gingerbread man jumped on top of his head, and they continued down the river. The old couple shouted,
Be careful. Hold tight.
Be
This
careful.
fox wants to eat you. Don't be scared.
Hold
Come
tight.
to us.
Don't be scared, come to us.
The fox realized that his plan had been ruined, so he shook his head and the gingerbread man flew in the air. The fox opened his mouth as he waited for the cookie to fall in his mouth. But the gingerbread man was quick to act and jumped into the boat. But still, he was afraid of the elderly couple.
Don't be scared, gingerbread man. We would never eat you. You are our grandson now. You will be a companion to us.
We now have a grandson with whom we can chat with every night. We won't get bored at all, right, my dear?
Oh, really? Even after I made you chase after me and I said all those rude things to others?
Of course, everyone can make mistakes. The important thing is to accept your mistakes and never repeat them.
Okay, I promise that from now I'll be a very polite gingerbread child. First, I'm going to apologize from all the animals that I insulted.
You will be good.
They returned home. The gingerbread man was now safe. Together, they lived happily ever after.
Once upon a time, 3 little pigs named Honky, Ponky and Minky lived happily with their mother in their home. One day, they came across a job posting in the park. The job entailed raking leaves in the park. Minky, the youngest and smartest brother, said excitedly,
Mommy, we saw a job posting. Please, let us work half a day in the park tomorrow.
While their mother considered their request, Honky and Ponky started dancing around her, making funny gestures, begging her. Minky joined them too.
Please, Mommy, please, let us work.
After giving it some thought, their mother agreed.
Well, okay.
The 3 brothers were so excited. They chose their clothes for the following day, took a bath, and went to bed early. Early in the morning, they went to the park. The custodian let them know their shift would end in the evening. They got their brooms and started to work.
Brothers, let's each take a corner and start raking, working our way in.
Meanwhile, a pair of eyes watched the pigs from behind the bushes. It was none other than the wicked wolf. The wolf devised a plan to thwart the piglets from finishing their job.
I'll teach you, little pigs. You will never be able to rake those leaves because I'll send more your way after I blow them off the tree. Ha ha! You will see.
The wicked wolf climbed the tree and started to blow the leaves. Honky kept raking the leaves, but didn't see what the wicked wolf was doing.
Too many leaves. The more we rake, the more they appear.
Stop whining and rake away. We have little time left.
The 3 brothers got back to work. Meanwhile, the wolf was going from tree to tree, shaking branches so the leaves would fall. He got to the tree next to Ponky.
I'll blow all the leaves.
Ponky could not understand why the pile of leaves wouldn't lessen. Then, the wicked wolf jumped onto the tree next to Minky.
I'll blow and make all the leaves fall on your head.
The leaves fell like raindrops. Minky looked up and saw the wicked wolf blowing through the branches, making the leaves fall. He rubbed his eyes, thinking he had been under the sun for too long, and was seeing things. But the wolf was still there, jumping from one branch to the next, making the leaves fall. Minky called his brothers immediately.
Look up at the trees!
The piglets were surprised. So they devised a plan right away.
We are not afraid of
the wicked wolf!
And they started to shake the tree where the wolf had climbed. The wolf managed to jump to the next tree.
on the apple tree.
This time, they started to shake the apple tree. The wolf got dizzy from all the shaking, lost his footing and fell to the ground.
I'm not done with you yet. We'll meet again.
Yeah, right.
It's getting late. We have very little time left. The park is about to close and there are leaves everywhere.
The three little pigs started to rake the leaves, even though they were worried.
I've got a brilliant idea. This is how we do it.
They rubbed the mastic tree sap. And put it on the rake tines. Thus, the leaves stuck. And they could gather more leaves in a short time. In half an hour, they gathered all the leaves in the park. They took a deep breath when they finished. On their way home, the three little pigs decided to buy a gift for their mother and surprise her. They wanted to buy a necklace, but even after putting their money together, it was not enough.
If we can't afford a necklace, let's buy a nice cake from the bakery.
They happily ate the cake and rubbed the frosting on each other's noses.
Now tell me, children, did you have fun working?
It was fun, Mom. A little tiring, but we still had a lot of fun.
The leaves were so colorful and beautiful. They looked so nice as they fell to the ground. But it was funnier watching the wolf falling from the tree.
The three little pigs, Honky, Tonky and Minky, lived in the forest with their mother. That afternoon, their mother warned the piglets before going to her neighbours.
My darlings, do not leave the house in my absence and do not open the door to anyone.
The piglets enjoyed spending time at home. Honky listened to music. Ponky read comics. And Minky tried new recipes in the kitchen. Suddenly, Minky dropped the bowl as he stood frozen before the calendar in the kitchen. When his brothers heard the noise, they rushed to the kitchen.
What's wrong, Minky?
Guys, today's Mom's birthday.
Whoa, her birthday? How do we forget?
She never forgets our birthday.
Our dear mother.
Don't cry. We'll organize a surprise party for her.
Meanwhile, somebody was listening behind the door. It was the wicked wolf.
So, you're going to have a surprise party. I have a surprise for you too.
Let's make an arrangement now. Hunky, you go to the forest and gather flowers. Punky, you go to our neighbor and tell her to stall Mom until the evening. And I'll bake the birthday cake.
Before Ponky set off, the wicked wolf went to the neighbour's house, where the piglet's mother had gone. When Ponky saw the wolf at the door, he immediately called out to him.
Wolf, get out of the door. I have to talk to the neighbor.
I can't, Ponky. I started working here and I was told to never leave the door. You can tell me. I let her know.
Ponky hesitated, but in the end, he believed the wicked wolf.
I need to tell our neighbor to stall my mother. We have a surprise for her and we don't want her to come home right away.
Okay, Ponky, I'll give her the message. You can go home now.
Ponky trusted the wolf and headed home. Then the wolf went looking for Honky. Who was in the forest picking flowers. Honky put the colourful flowers he had gathered in a basket. The wicked wolf stealthily grabbed all the flowers from the basket.
I will pluck all the petals from your flowers.
He then put the plucked flowers back in the basket. Honky came back with more flowers and was surprised to see the flowers he had picked had no petals. He grabbed his basket and went home. The wolf also went to the little pig's house. Minky listened to Ponky while he made the cake frosting. He put it on the windowsill to cool.
Of course he lied to you. How could you trust a wicked wolf?
The wolf took the frosting sitting on the window and ate it. After Honky came home, the three brothers realised the wolf was up to no good, so they devised a plan. They went up to the roof of the house and shouted,
Wolf! Where are you? Come out!
Wolf!
It's too bad we didn't invite him to the party.
Yo, we should have. Too bad.
The wolf, hiding in the bushes, was surprised to hear this.
Oh, you'll make me cry, dear pigs. Dear piglets, you are so kind and so thoughtful.
We couldn't have a birthday without you.
You're here now. But we're missing the birthday cake.
As the wolf ran towards them, they poured a sack of flour on the wolf's head from the roof.
You also need eggs for the cake. Here.
Next comes frosting. What's a cake without frosting?
I'm going to add one more thing. This will do it. A nice wolfy strawberry cake.
Hooray! The cake is ready. Let's eat.
You will pay for this. I'll make you pay for this.
Alas, we have very little time left. Let's make the cake right away.
The three brothers went into the kitchen. Honky kneaded the dough, Punky washed the fruits, and Ninky whipped the frosting. Because the three brothers worked together, they were able to bake the cake quickly. Since they only had a few flowers left, they decided to shower their mother's head with petals.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Mommy, we love you. Happy birthday. You're so beautiful and very sweet. We love you so much.
My dear children, thank you very much. You made me very happy.
Don't forget to make a wish.
What did you wish for, Mommy?
I cannot tell you. It's a secret.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived the Darling family. Their oldest child was Wendy, and their sons were John and Michael. One night, their parents went out for a stroll in town. The children, who were home alone, had a great time playing games together. When they got tired and sleepy, their sister started telling them the story about Peter Pan.
Once upon a time, in far, faraway secret lands, there lived a child called Peter Pan.
They all fell asleep. Later on, Wendy woke up to a sound coming from the window. And what did she see? There was a child and a flying fairy in front of her. They were sitting on the windowsill, laughing at her.
Good evening! My name is Peter Pan. I'm the hero of the story you told your brothers. Even though you missed a few details, it was still a wonderful story.
And my name is Tinkerbell, but you can also call me Rattle. You can use whichever one you prefer. As you can see, I'm a little fairy girl.
Wow! So you're real! I'm very pleased to meet you.
Of course we're real, but we live in the secret country.
We're very close friends with Peter Pan. We've known each other for a long time. I have an idea. Peter Pan, let's take the children and go back to our country. What do you say?
Oh, what an adventure it would be! I love adventures. But you can fly, and us? Well, we don't have wings, and we can't fly.
Don't worry about that. Once I sprinkle some fairy dust on you, you'll be able to fly just like us. Wendy, who wanted to go on this adventure, woke her brothers up right away. John and Michael, who saw Peter Pan before them, were incredibly surprised.
Yes, Yes, I was also shocked when I saw them, kids. But Peter Pan and Tinker Bell from the story are real, and they are inviting us to their secret country.
What? A secret country? Where is it hidden? How can we get there? We have to go.
Let's go, sis. Please, please.
Come on, let's go. Wendy accepted joyfully. The minute Tinker Bell sprinkled fairy dust on the kids, they started hovering in the air. Shocked, all together they started flying out the window.
Woohoo! Cool! Look, John, we're flying!
Come on, we have a long way to go. After a long journey, they arrived at the secret country. In this country lived wild animals, Indians, fairies, and lost children. But also very dangerous pirates. The head of the pirates was Captain Hook. Captain Hook was Peter Pan's greatest enemy. The reason for this animosity was because of something that happened in the past. One day, Captain Hook had captured the princess of the Indians.
Huh?
In order to save this princess, Peter Pan fought Captain Hook. He cut one of his hands with a sword, and his hand fell into the sea. A crocodile ate it along with his wristwatch. Now the crocodile swam around making a tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock sound. So the crocodile was called Tick-Tock. To replace his missing hand, they replaced it with a hook, and that's how he became known as Captain Hook. Peter Pan and the children went to Peter Pan's house without being seen by Captain Hook. The captain always spied on everyone in the secret country, using his telescope, so they were careful and hid on the way. There were exactly 3 lost children in Peter Pan's home. They were also children that had been captured by Captain Hook and saved by Peter Pan. Right away they surrounded Wendy.
Welcome! So does this mean that we're going to eat delicious food every day?
Do I have to do all the cooking just because I'm a girl?
But we...
Never mind. You're lucky I like cooking. Of course I'll do it. And I'll also tell you stories at night before you go to sleep.
Hooray!
Yippee! The children hugged Wendy happily. Wendy acted like their mother. She cooked delicious food, baked cakes, and told them stories before bedtime. They became really good friends with Peter Pan. They walked together in the forest and got to know each other better. But Tinker Bell was not so happy about this new friendship. She thought that Peter Pan had forgotten her and that he was neglecting her, so she was starting to get sick of Wendy. Wendy must go back home. Peter Pan is my friend. I'm the one that found him in the Lost Forest and brought him to our secret country. Now he spends time with Wendy instead of me. I need to find a solution to this. However, Wendy had no idea about this. Her only thought was to help everyone in the secret country. One day, while Peter Pan and Wendy were chatting, sitting on a rock in the secret country, Captain Hook was spying on them with his telescope.
Right there, it's Peter Pan, quick!
Everyone ran around the ship, firing, trying to shoot Peter Pan.
You idiots!
Ah! No, you need to shoot Peter Pan!
Tinkerbell, take Wendy somewhere safe. I'm going to the pirate ship. This time it'll be your end, Mr. Hook.
Come on, Wendy, quick! Tinkerbell immediately made a plan and left Wendy on top of a cloud. She then went straight down next to the children. Hey kids, Peter Pan said there was a large bird on top of the clouds and that we should shoot it. At once, the children took their bows and shot their arrows towards the clouds. Meanwhile, Peter Pan was dealing with Captain Hook on the deck of the ship.
You want a hook on your other arm, Captain? If you have the courage, we should sword fight. I'm waiting for you on the beach. You'll come if you're not scared.
Peter Pan flew off to the beach and the ship approached the shore. Finally, these two enemies started to sword fight. A little while later, Captain Hook heard a familiar sound from behind him. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The minute he heard the sound, he turned around in panic and saw Tick-tock coming towards him. Throwing his sword into the air, he ran as fast as he could onto the ship.
Mummy! Mummy!
Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha!
Peter Pan laughed loudly at Captain Hook. All of a sudden, he thought of Wendy. He went straight to Wendy to see how she was doing. And to his terrifying surprise, he found Wendy lying on the floor with an arrow in her chest. Peter Pan was very upset and also completely terrified. He thought that it was his fault of what had happened to Wendy.
Tinkerbell, kids, what's happened here?
Tinkerbell told us to shoot the bird in the clouds. She said that you had asked us to. So we shot at the clouds. But it wasn't the bird, it was Wendy.
All the kids were very sad and were crying.
Tinkerbell, you lied to us.
Peter Pan bent over and took the arrow out of her chest.
But there's no blood on this arrow.
The arrow had hit the button of Wendy's vest and hadn't pierced her chest. Peter Pan suddenly realized that she had only fainted from the shock of the impact and had fallen to the ground.
Wendy! Wendy! Come on, wake up!
Wendy, who had opened her eyes and stood up, made everyone happy. All of them hugged her with joy. They all returned home together. Tinkerbell was watching everything that was going on from the top of the fairy tree. She was so ashamed at what she had done. She went to Peter Pan's house and apologized from everyone. I'm so sorry. I apologize from all of you, especially from you, Wendy. Will you be able to forgive me? I did it because I got jealous of your friendship. I'm so ashamed.
I owe you my life, Tinker. No one can ever take your place. We'll always be together. But what you have done is very wrong. Tonight, I want you to go to the fairy tree and think about what you've done.
Wendy forgave Tinkerbell. But since Peter Pan had told her to leave, Tinkerbell returned to the fairy tree.
Everyone is really tired today. Come on, kids, time to sleep. But first, time for a story.
Wendy told the children the story about 3 children who went to a secret country. She was telling them the story about themselves. Her brothers wanted to go back home. They really missed their mother and father. Wendy called out to the lost children.
We're going to go back home. Would you like to come with us too?
Come with you? To your real home? Hooray!
I can't believe it. We're going to have a real home.
Peter, why don't you come with us too? You can live with us if you like.
No way! One day you're all going to grow up and get old. But me, I want to stay as a child forever.
The next day, Tinkerbell sprinkled fairy dust on everyone. Just as Wendy and the children started to fly, Captain Hook, who had been spying on them with his telescope, managed to capture them. Watching everything that was going on, Tinker Bell immediately went to Peter Pan and told him what had happened.
Peter Pan, hurry! Everyone's been captured. Save them!
What? Our friends have been captured? Enough of this, Captain. Your end has come. This time, I'm going to make you crock food.
At once, he flew onto the ship. Seeing Peter Pan, the children yelled joyfully.
It's Peter Pan! Hooray!
We're saved!
The captain immediately attacked Peter Pan with a sword. They both started sword fighting again. They fought for a long time, and suddenly Peter Pan heard tick-tock sound again. Not wanting to miss this opportunity, with all his strength, he struck the captain and pushed him into the sea. Seeing that Captain Hook had fallen into the sea, Tick-Tock quickly swam towards him. All of Hook's men, who realized that they had lost, also jumped into the sea.
Mummy! Mummy! You treacherous captain, run away! You now know what it means to capture my friends.
Now everyone in the secret country was free from the pirates. Now they also had a ship. Peter Pan immediately untied and freed the children. They celebrated this victory by touring around with the ship. Peter Pan was now captain.
Yes, it's time to go home now.
I will make sure you all get home safely.
Hooray!
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 Thank you so much for everything, Peter Pan. I will never forget you.
I won't forget you either, Wendy. Please understand me. I can't live there.
Peter Pan was actually very sad that he was going to part from Wendy and the children. It was good that Tinker Bell was always going to be with him.
Can we come visit you, Wendy?
Of course, whenever you want, Tinker.
They parted hugging one another. For the last time, they all flew home, and their family greeted them happily.
Wendy, John, Michael, we've missed you. Where have you been? Who are these 3 children?
They are the lost children, Mother. We've just come back from the secret country together.
Secret country? Wendy told her family everything that had happened to them. Her mother and father were shocked but incredibly happy to be reunited with their children again. As Wendy looked out of the window, Peter Pan and Tinker Bell were already long gone. They had disappeared. Wendy was still waving.
Peter Pan, until we meet with you again.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived with her mother in a village near the forest. Her grandmother had made a Red Riding Hood for her. She loved it so much that she wore it everywhere she went. That's why the people in the village called her Little Red Riding Hood. She loved visiting and spending time with her grandmother who lived on the other side of the forest.
Lived happily ever after.
One day, the lumberjack who lived in the forest came to Little Red Riding Hood's house to let them know that Grandma was sick.
Is there anything that you need?
Her mother, who heard this, prepared medicine from different herbs and called out to Little Red Riding Hood.
Sweetheart, I prepared a medicine for your grandma. I also cooked a healthy meal made of vegetables. Please, Bring these to her at once. Don't wander away. Stay on the path. And don't talk to strangers, please.
Yes, Mom. I miss Grandma so much. Please put everything in my basket. I'll go right away.
Don't forget to tell her we love her so much.
Okay, Mom. Of course I will.
So Little Red Riding Hood went on her way. It was a sunny morning. There were butterflies fluttering around. She was singing and dancing among the butterflies on the way to her grandmother's. Birds were singing in the forest. She held tightly the basket of food and medicine that her mother had given her. There were so many beautiful flowers around her that Little Red Riding Hood got distracted and forgot what her mother had warned her about. She wandered off her path and went into the forest.
What beautiful flowers! I need to gather some and make a bouquet. Grandma will love them.
While gathering some flowers, she didn't realize that she had wandered off her path and had gone deep into the forest.
These are also nice. These are nice too. Oh, these smell better. Oh, I think I'm lost.
As she was trying to find her way back to the path, a giant wolf suddenly appeared in front of her. Little Red Riding Hood was so afraid that she screamed, dropping her basket to the ground.
Where are you going in such a hurry, little girl? What is your name? You are so sweet.
People call me Little Red Riding Hood. I am taking some medicine, some food, and some nice flowers to my grandma who is sick.
You don't need to be afraid of me. I am not a bad wolf. Look, you dropped your basket. Here, take it. I just want to help you.
Actually, the wolf was thinking about the food in the basket. He thought that he would never go hungry again if he could also have the food in her grandmother's house. He befriended Little Red Riding Hood so he could fool her. He was a sly wolf.
Thank you for helping me. You're so kind, sir. But I need to hurry up. My grandma is expecting me because she is so ill. I need to bring this medicine and food to her, otherwise she won't get better.
Is your grandmother's house so far?
Just a little ahead where the pine trees are. It's a small cottage, just between them.
Okay, then you continue gathering flowers, sweet little girl. I am glad we met. Take care.
Once he learned where the grandmother's house was, the wolf hurried and took the shortcut to the house. The old lady asked from the inside when the wolf knocked on the door.
Who is this? My dear grandchild, is it you?
Yes, it's me, Grandma. I brought you medicine and food.
The door is open, dear. You can come in.
The wolf barged in happily. He grabbed the grandmother and locked her in a chest. He then wore the grandmother's clothes that he found in her wardrobe. He put on her hat and glasses and lay in bed, under the covers, to wait for Little Red Riding Hood. Meanwhile, Little Red Riding Hood, who could not find her way back, realized that she was lost and started crying.
What am I going to do now? Why did I listen to my mother? She told me to stay on the path.
A hunter who was in the forest heard the girls crying and approached her.
Why are you crying, little girl? Don't cry.
I lost my way in the forest while gathering some flowers. My grandma is sick. I need to bring her some medicine.
It is very dangerous to walk alone in the forest. Don't be afraid. I will take you where you are going.
Thank you so much, sir.
So, may I ask you something? Have you seen a wolf around?
Yes, he was with me a few minutes ago. He asked me where my grandma's house is. He ran away and disappeared.
Oh my God! We need to hurry! We need to stop him before he hurts your grandma!
They quickly headed towards the house. When the little girl knocked on the door, the wolf, imitating the grandmother's voice, asked who was at the door.
My dear grandchild, I've been expecting you. The door is open. You can come in.
Little Red Riding Hood didn't recognize her voice, but thought that it was due to her illness.
Okay, you are safe now in your grandma's house. I'm going back to the forest to hunt that wolf. Don't forget, I'm always around.
Little Red Riding Hood stepped in and sat by the bed near the wolf and asked why it was so dark inside. The wolf had drawn the curtains. Little Red Riding Hood was very surprised that her grandma had changed a little because of her illness.
Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have.
All the better to hear you with, darling.
Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have.
All the better to see you with.
Oh, Grandma, what big hands you have.
All the better to hug you with, my dear child.
And your teeth? What sharp teeth you have.
All the better to eat the food you brought me.
When Little Red Riding Hood heard his real voice, she realized that it was the wolf that she had met in the forest.
Help! Help!
The hunter, who hadn't gone far, turned back and went inside. He hit the wolf on the head with a piece of wood so he could let go of Little Red Riding Hood. He tied the wolf up and took him far away from the forest.
You bad wolf. I finally got you. The forest will now be free of you.
The hunter saved the grandmother and got her out of the chest.
Little Red Riding Hood, that'll teach you. Don't ever disobey your mother's words. All this happened to you because of that.
They ate their meal together with the hunter that had saved their lives. The grandmother took her medicine and started feeling much better. Little Red Riding Hood ran back to her house before it got dark. She would never disobey her mother again.